to switch order up a little bit more, you're going to get bumped for a short time. Just short. You can stick around, right, buddy?
Yeah.
Okay, good. My person I love. Colleen Casey. She's coming back for her second set here. Woo! Where'd your chair go? Oh, no, I said it.
Thank you, thank you.
Oh, my friend. Oh, sorry.
Hello, check, check. Can you hear me? Can you hear me
y'all.
back there? Okay, I realized I didn't say thank you. I want to thank John for this wonderful space and this beautiful party. Woo-hoo, John! John's a lovely storyteller. Met him at the American School of Storytelling. I want to thank Peter for being so encouraging. He invited me here. And he remembered the story about the prosthetic leg. No, I couldn't do that. But anyway, and he was so encouraging at Storyfest. Anyway, that was wonderful. And I want to thank Lauren Nemi, who's in the house, and Christine of American School of Storytelling. Yes, and I took a class at Metro State, probably, I don't know, 10 years ago with Lauren, and it was fabulous. Lauren and Nancy Donovan. So thank you to everybody, and just acknowledging that it is Earth Day. So from my Dakota heritage, I want to just say, you might have heard this phrase, "Mitakie Oyasin," all my relatives. So I just want to acknowledge how we are all related, and we're interrelated and interdependent, and not just the people, the two-leggeds, but the four-leggeds and the winged world, and life forces that, you know, the European American mind doesn't think of as life, like stones and sun and wind and water. And anyway, so I think when we figure that out and we understand how we are related, we'll be better, and we might just save this earth. We might save ourselves. So I just wanted to add that and say Happy Earth Day, and among Native people, Earth Day is every day. So, so when I'm drawing on that background. So I'm going to tell a couple of bus-related stories. And so I gave up my car in 2008, and I thought I'd take the bus. So I never got another car. I don't regret it. So I got off a bus. I was working at the time at the English Learning Center. Does anybody know the English Learning Center? Over there on, 24th in Chicago? And it's run by Our Savior's Community Services, and it works with adult immigrants. And so I worked there for a while. And I got off the bus, and I was walking from Franklin down Chicago, and I'm getting near the building, and I'm running just a little late, but not too late. And there's a man, an older Somali-looking man. He looks at me with wonderment, and he said, "Are you Native American?" Well, it's complicated. I'm mixed, right? I'm recognized, but I'm not recognized. So I said, "Yes, you do." He said, "And you speak English?" And I said, "Yes, and I speak French and Spanish and a little Dakota too." Oh, Italian too. He said, "Oh, you do?" And I said, "Yes, I do. And I work at the English Learning Center, and I'm going to be late for work." So anyway, these are the kinds of things that I face. But again, if people are well-meaning, and I'll talk with them. But I like to defy stereotypes. So anyway, that was one story about being recognized. Again, I'm not officially recognized because I'm mixed, and I think I didn't say, when I say I'm Mdewakan and Dakota descent, I'm saying that's my descent, but I'm not tribal enrolled. So for the Mdewakan people, you have to have an 8th blood quantum, or be descended from somebody with a quarter blood quantum, and I'm too mixed. So what I neglected to say in my last story is that I'm too mixed, so I'm not enrolled, and I'm recognized, but I'm not recognized. Okay, so another time I got on a bus, this will be my last story, and I'll try to be short, but I went to the AEWP, American Writers Conference, okay, when it was held in Minneapolis. How many years ago was that? A few? Were you there too? Yeah.
2017.
Okay, a few years ago. So anyway, I was taking the bus from the convention center. I took the bus and the train, and when I got on the train, and I was going to Franklin Avenue to All My Relations Gallery, where I was going to be part of a volunteer reading of Native artists or Native heritage writers. And I got on the train, and there was a man, and he was obviously an older African-American guy, probably he was a young man in the classic civil rights era, you know, that good time and that good work. And he was sitting on the sideways seats, and I sat next to him, and he was leaning back, and he said, "You know, I hate racism." I said, "Yeah, I do too. I hate racism." He said, "You know, I'm a black man. I'm dark, and I hate racism. You're not as dark as I am, but you must be something." "What are you?" So I said, "I'm Mdewakan and Dakota descent. I'm too mixed. I'm not enrolled. I would be enrolled in the Shakopee tribe if I were enrolled. That's where my grandma grew up." I don't think he knows the ins and outs of the politics of Native identity, but we were talking, and he said, "You know, this whole thing about racism, they've got it wrong. They think you can solve racism with politics, but you can't. Racism is a spiritual problem. We can only solve it with spirituality." So anyway, I love that, right? Yeah, so anyway, I have all these interesting interactions with people because I'm recognized and not recognized, so I like to share them. So a couple of bus stories for you. Thank you.
Bring your buddy up next.